the presence of eminent academicians and administrators. I take the honor of inviting the chief guest of today's function, Dr. M.V. Ramanamurthy sir, Project Director for Deep Ocean Mission Project and Director at National Center for Coastal Research. Sir has joined online. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. Honor Professor I.S. Shivakumara, President of ISTAM, to grace the dais. To sir. Thank you, sir. Now I take this opportunity to invite Professor Deepak Kumar Maitri, Secretary of ISTAM. I request Ms. Renuka to present a sample to sir. Thank you, sir. So now I take the honor of inviting Professor Brestensky Joseph, Kamenius University, Slovakia. I request Ms. Harika to present a sample to sir. Thank you, sir. So now I request Professor David Laros, University of Tarapacá, Chile. I request Ms. Krishna Priya to present a sample to sir. Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to invite our beloved director, Professor Vidyadhar Subudhi, sir, Director of NIT Warangal, to grace the dais. I request Ms. Renuka to present a sample to sir. Thank you, sir. Now I take this opportunity to invite Professor H.P. Rani, Organizing Secretary of ISTAM 2023, to occupy the dais. I request Ms. Harika to present a sample to ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I request the gathering to rise for national song. Vande Mataram, Sujala Sufala, Malayaja Shitala, Sasya Shyamala Mataram, Vande Josna Pulakitayamini Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram. Auspicious lamp. I request the other dignitaries on the dais to kindly join. to give welcome address.
Good morning. As Organizing Secretary of ISTAM 2023, I take this opportunity to welcome the dignitaries, Professor Shivakumara, former Vice Chancellor of Bangalore University and President of ISTAM 2023, Professor D.K. Maiti from IIT Kharagpur and Secretary ISTAM, the guests, Professor Brzezinski from Communist University, Slovakia, and Professor David from University of Tarapacá, Chile, and our Director Vidyadhar Subudhi, and deans, HODs, and other dignitaries, scholars, students, not but not the least, our beloved participants, who came all along the way from different parts of the country and also from abroad, especially from US and Kuwait. A warm welcome to all of you. I also take this opportunity to welcome, on behalf of the organizing departments, Mathematics, Civil Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering of our National Institute of Technology, Warangal, for the 68th Congress of Indian Society of Theoretical and Applied Mechanics, ISTAM 2023, which is an international meet. This Indian Society of Theoretical and Applied Mechanics has started in 1955 with the headquarters in IIT Kharagpur. So more about this one we have displayed in our website also. This ISTAM attracts 5 special memorial lectures on the honor of B.R. Seth, P.L. Bhatnagar, B. Karunesh, A.S. Gupta, and G.I. Taylor, who are the eminent researchers from across the world, and also we have invited lectures which cover the current trends of various topics of mechanics and also mathematics. The conference covers a wide range of topics in the area of solid mechanics, fluid mechanics, and related experimental techniques. The response to the conference is overwhelming, as we have received several papers, out of which we have selected 208 papers, which are accepted for publication after peer review and presentation in coming days of the conference. The organizing committee expresses its profound thanks to the following organizations for sponsoring the conference, especially the Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of External Affairs, who made it easier to welcome our foreign guests who are here, and the Laurus Labs, KLSR Infratech, DST Serb, Kotak Mahindra Bank, LIC, Entable Technologies and ANSYS, Ponala Foundation, Canara Bank, KMV Projects Limited, Binary Semantics, MapleSoft, DRDO, SBI, K4 Metrics, KITS Warangal, SR University, Union Bank of India, Samaya and Company, BSST India Private Limited, Anwarul College, Microtech Technologies, and HEICO. The pre-conference workshop was conducted by Binary Semantics for this conference. We are also indebted to all the invited speakers and authors from all over India for their valuable contributions to the conference. So today we will start with the presidential address by Professor I.S. Shivakumara, followed by the plenary lecture by M.V. Ramanamurthy sir. The G.I. Taylor Memorial Lecture by Professor Ramagovindarajan and P.L. Bhatnagar Memorial Lecture by Professor J. Brzezinski. So on the second day, we will have B.R. Seth Memorial Lecture, A.S. Gupta Memorial Lecture, and invited lectures also we have planned by Kishore Nath from DRDO, invited lecture by Professor Ajay Manglikar and Professor Sanjay Kumar Panda. Invited lectures also we have planned from Professor Yogesh on second day, that is tomorrow. Apart from that, in day 3, we have Karnesh Memorial Lecture by Professor Gautam Biswas, former IIT Director, IIT Guwahati Director, who is a J.C. Bose National Fellow in Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Kanpur. Also, Professor Sriram Venkatesh from Department of Mechanical Engineering, University College of Engineering, Usmania University is also going to deliver the lecture. And Professor T. Basak from IIT Madras, from the Department of Chemical Engineering, IIT Madras is going to deliver. And we have 2 more invited lectures by Professor Rajesh Rayan Singh, Swasana University, UK, and Professor Sergei Strachenko, Zimran, Russia. These 2 lectures and 1 more lecture is planned in online. So apart from this, we have general body meetings, executive committee meetings of ISTAM. So we have 36 parallel technical sessions with 68 faculties as chairs and co-chairs. So those things are arranged in the nearby seminar hall complex. We ensure that almost all the presentations will be taken care. Also, we have arranged today evening the cultural program which reflects the traditional dance of Tana called Perini dance. I hope that all of you will enjoy that. Followed by, we have a conference dinner also. And tomorrow, we have planned for a sightseeing. It will be announced based on the weather conditions. So I request one more thing, that all the delegates take the blessings of our Lord Bhadrakalima and also Lord Shiva by visiting the Thousand Pillar Temple. Also, I am sure that you will enjoy the marvelous architecture by the Kakatiya dynasty in the Thousand Pillar Temple. If any lapses are there, here and there, please bring to my notice. Otherwise, our volunteers are there to take them. We hope that the deliberations in this international meet will result in a fruitful outcome among the participants and enhance their knowledge in the field of mathematics and also applied mechanics. Thank you.
Dr. Karthik Subramaniam sir to give introduction about Secretary of ISTAM, Professor Deepak Kumar Maiti.
Dr. Deepak Kumar Maiti, Professor in the Department of Aerospace Engineering, IIT Kharagpur, since 2014. He got his master's and PhD degree from IIT Kharagpur. His thesis, which was completed in the year 1997, was in the area of aerostructure. To his credit, he has executed several research and consultancy projects, guided more than 15 PhD students, and published more than 50 international journal papers. He has personally organized 3 international conferences at IIT Kharagpur and has participated actively in several others. He has also been extensively contributing to the research of several doctoral students by being part of their doctoral scrutiny committee. Dr. Deepak is a life fellow of Institution of Engineers India and a life member of the Aeronautical Society of India. He has been the Secretary of ISTAM since 2019, and now I invite Professor Deepak, Secretary of ISTAM, to give an overview of ISTAM.
Respected dignitaries who are in the dais, specifically Head of the Department Mathematics, earlier Head of the Department, former Professor Rani, and the current Head Mechanical Engineering Department and Civil Engineering Department. They have taken a lot of pain to organize this conference. Regarding the conference, actually, it rotates all over India every year in different place. And last year, Professor Rani has approached us that she wants to hold it in NIT Warangal. Finally, the committee agreed with that request. Next year also, we'll be going to some other location. We don't know right now. But if we look back, this ISTAM started in 1955 with the able guidance of Professor A.S. Gupta and B.R. Seth. Their idea was to bring the young researchers together and exchange their ideas. I hope as ancestors of our community, we are trying our justice, means trying to give the justice to their idea, and in future also people will be coming forward to continue this. If you look at that way, the conference is mainly to exchange ideas and get interacted with your peers. So always I prefer that participants come physically and interact, because online mode of presentation will not give that feeling. During this COVID period, we could not organize offline or physical mode. It was online. We have hold it, but if you look at that way, true sense, we didn't had that feeling of organizing conference like this. But with this pickle mode, you have the opportunity, specifically the young participants who are interested to continue their research in their area. They can get introduced with their seniors who are in a good position. Even you may get their support also. So when you are here, don't miss the opportunity to interact with all the people whom you feel that may be helpful for your future career. And just to give you the idea that we have started our portal in April, 1st April to submit the abstract, and then it was up to 31st July. Then we have extended 31st August, September. But thing is that even before 4 or 5 days of this conference, some people approached me and we have allowed them also. Because basic idea is to have encourage the young researchers. See, last time, when we are allowing somebody at the last moment, that makes little inconvenience to the organizer. But still, we have tried our best to accommodate everybody. But despite of that, I still feel that we could not satisfy all your requirements. But you have to think from the organizer point of view that there are times required for organizing such events and making the arrangements. So always you try to, whenever you are coming next time, try to stick with the time limit. That will help us to organize the conference in a more better way. With this, I'll thank you once again and welcome to NIT Warangal for next 3 days. I hope that you will be enjoying this program and whatever cultural program they will be conducting, and also the visits to the nearby places. See, that is a part of our life. Usually when we are in research, we don't try to look at outside the research world. The conference will give you that opportunity that you have taken 4 or 5 days break and you look other than your technical research area also. With this, thank you once again. And I hope we will be able to finally conduct the conference in a more rigorous manner and fulfill your expectations. Thank you.
Now I request the dignitaries on the dais to release the proceedings.
It will be available to view it. You can copy also. All the papers, first we have award-winning session papers and then contributory papers. Both full-length paper and abstracts are available. Please check it. If we have missed anything, please intimate me so that I can ask them to include it.
Professor Chandramohan to give the introduction of the chief guest of ISTAM.
So, Dr. M.V. Ramanamurthy, Director and Scientist G, National Center for Coastal Research, NCCR, Ministry of Earth and Science, Government of India. He has a educational qualifications of BE Civil Engineering in 1987, Nagarjuna University, India. M.Tech Planning Department, School of Planning, CEPT, Ahmedabad. M.Tech Ocean Engineering from IIT Madras in 1997. And then PhD also from IIT Madras in Ocean Engineering Department and then completed in 2008. He has a vast experience. He started as a senior engineer, Visakhapatnam Port Trust, and served from 1991 to 97. Senior engineer, Engineers India Limited, Mangalore, from 1997 to 1999. And then scientist D, DOD, scientist E, DOD, scientist F, DOD, all from 1999 to 2009. And then scientist F in National Institute of Ocean Technology, Ministry of Earth and Sciences, from 2019 to 2013. And then he served as a scientist G and group head for ocean structures and island desalination, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Ministry of Earth and Science, from 2013 to till today. And then he is the director of National Center for Coastal Research, NCCR, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India. He has lot of achievements, so I have taken very few here. He has a customization of tsunami model for early warning systems at Incois, beach restoration at Pondicherry and Kadalur, Periyakuppam, Tamil Nadu, Chennai flood warnings from sea flows, establishments of desalination plant and Lakshadweep Islands for 8 islands, sea link between Port Blair and Rutland for drinking water supply, feasibility studies, establishments of offshore wind in India and at Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. Like that, there are a lot of achievements he has done. And he has a lot of awards also. One is National Geoscience Award 2010, Outstanding Contribution in the Field of Disaster Management and from Ministry of Mines. Ministry of Earth Sciences Award in 2006, Outstanding Contribution in the Field of Coastal Process Modeling. American Bureau of Shipping Award for Department for his outstanding CGP of 9.8 for M.Tech in Ocean Engineering, IIT Madras. Merit Certificate from Chairman, Visakhapatnam Port Trust for outstanding contribution in execution integrated sports and cultural complex. And then he has a lot of membership in number of societies and then bodies. And also he has more than 45 publications in national and international referred journals, 50 plus publications in national and international proceedings, and more than 20 plus technical reports, and then 45 plus delivery track. We are happy to welcome him, Professor M.V. Ramanamurthy, sir. Thank you.
You could not hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope it will be fixed somehow.
They are fixing it, but I think we are audible to them, but their audio is not, we could not hear.
So it will be impossible to hear the audio from the meeting?
Yes.
Oh,
But anyway, we will manage, I think that is the issue.
But did meeting actually started or not?
No, they started, and then we are all the off away.
Okay, but they started already, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear. Let's try to understand. Let's hope that they will.
I
fix
request
that.
Dr. M.V. Ramanamurthy, sir, to address the gathering.
Could you confirm, am I audible before I speak?
I hear you.
No, I'm just checking with that conference.
Okay.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir, it is audible, sir. You can speak now.
Okay, thank
Yes, sir, you are audible.
you. Very good morning to all. Professor Sivankuran, President ISTAM, Professor Subudhi, Director NIT Warangal, Professor Deepak, Secretary ISTAM, and Professor Sargi joining online, faculty, students of NIT Warangal, international and national delegates. It gives me immense pleasure that National Institute of Technology Warangal is organizing 68th Conference of Indian Society of Theoretical and Applied Mechanics, so-called ISTAM 2023, during 7th to 9th December 2023, to provide a platform for scientists, technologists, and engineers to share and discuss current research work conducted by them to seek solutions to emerging problems for better living conditions. It is really unfortunate that I could not attend this conference in physical mode due to the cyclone, which caused a huge damage in many parts of the Chennai, and in fact my office itself is under the water. The themes of the conference addresses various topics on fluid mechanics and soil mechanics, which are very useful in providing solutions to engineering problems, and also earth system process, which I'm coming from, such as earthquake, landslides, tsunami, extreme weathers due to climate change, such as cloudbursts, flash floods, urban floods, and also ocean disasters, and also land-based disasters. It provides an opportunity for researchers, engineers, scientists, specialists in various research and development fields of engineering and technology related to applied mechanics for the benefit of society. Having worked in the area of earth sciences and ocean engineering, I strongly feel that recent advances in computational and applied mechanics will help in understanding the various processes to evolve innovative technologies in manufacturing industry. While I was working with offshore technologies, I came across many problems that can be solved using computational fluid dynamics and numerical modeling. Recent advances in computational power, virtual reality enabled us to solve many problems. One of such idea was to develop a offshore numerical tank to aid in design of offshore installation. Similarly, we all know about that climate is changing, and then we have many problems which we have on both the sides. One side on the disaster and other side adaptability for the climate change. We have Earth system model developed by Center for Climate Change and Research located in IITM Pune to simulate Earth system process, flood warning systems, and also the disaster management system. I hope eminent speakers in this conference will cover themes from different perspectives, from theoretical aspect to application. We know very well that applied mechanics, both theory and its application, is very valuable and of immense help for the many day-to-day problems. I'm privileged to say that this conference will definitely offer suitable solutions to regional issues as well as technologies for solving day-to-day problems. The success of this conference is solely dependent on dedication and efforts of innumerable people who started working on this preparation for almost a year in many ways to make this conference become a reality. In fact, this is the one of the area which was not touched by the many of our research institutions in the country. Unless we bring in a good capacity and then think tank in this area, we will not be in a position to address the day-to-day problems. Having known the computational power and virtual reality, I'm confident that this particular conference will enable students and research to take in a new avenues for the benefit of the society. Eventually, I express my special thanks and appreciation to all, and also the director, National Institute of Warangal, Dr. Rani, who was coordinating with me for this attending this conference. I wish this ISTAM 2023 a great success. I thank organizer for providing me this opportunity to share few thoughts. At this juncture, I would like to say that Ministry of Earth Sciences invites many of the research proposals from the various areas. In fact, applied mechanics and theoretical computational fluid dynamics are one of the new area where we would invite many of the research and then universities to work together with our ministry in taking up challenges and then new solutions to the technology. I express once again best wishes to this conference, and also thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all.
Good morning to all of you. Here I am introducing Professor I.S. Sivakumara, President of ISTAM presently, and he is formerly Professor of Mathematics and Dean and Vice Chancellor of Bangalore University. Professor Sivakumara is a professor and coordinator of UGC CES program in the Department of Mathematics, Central College of Campus, Bangalore University, Bangalore. He completed his PhD from Bangalore University in the year 1986. He is having 30 years of teaching experience and 37 years of research experience. He is having more than 150 publications in the various national and international journals. He is the founder member of Indian Society of Industrial and Applied Mathematics and life member of Indian Society of Theoretical and Applied Mechanics. He has been recognized as among the top scientists in the world by Stanford University's USA. Professor Sivakumara secured a rank of 1,494 on the list of top scientists in the world. His area of research is dynamics, and his contribution has been recognized in the field of mechanical engineering and transport. He has various applications of international and national reputations and various area of research, including the convection, heat transfer, and many other things. With this brief biodata, I request Professor Sivakumara to give his present address. Sir.
A very good morning to each and every one of you gathered here. I too extend a warm welcome to all the esteemed dignitaries, both on and off the dais, distinguished invited speakers from India and abroad, enthusiastic participants hailing from different parts of the country and also abroad, dedicated faculty, staff, research scholars, and students of NIT Warangal, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. It is our great pleasure to have all of you here in this inaugural function of 3-day 68th Congress of ISTAM 2023. I think you know that this is the third time the NIT Warangal is organizing this conference, and I take this opportunity to thank the entire NIT community, and in particular the director of NIT Warangal and the faculty members of departments of mathematics, civil engineering and mechanical engineering, and also the members of the organizing committee for their remarkable efforts in hosting this conference this year also. In particular, I would like to thank Professor H.P. Rani for taking the responsibility of serving as the organizing secretary of this ISTAM conference. We all know that the amount of work that is involved in organizing a conference of this nature. It is not an easy task because several months of hard work is there in organizing this conference. I know that how much dedication that is required in organizing an event like this. I think she has toiled very hard in organizing this conference. I think I request all of you to give a big round of applause to her. What excites me about this ISTAM conference is in its theme. I am also attending ISTAM conference for several years. I have attended. One more thing I would like to tell you, I don't know, Professor Maiti should tell me. I have attended many ISTAM conferences, but I have not seen any lady shouldering the responsibility of acting as the organizing secretary of ISTAM. I think she is the first lady to work as the organizing secretary of ISTAM. I think that credit goes to Professor H.P. Rani. Another thing is what excites me about this ISTAM conference. I was telling you that it is in its theme. Actually, I see the confluence of both young and very experienced researchers here. They are all working in interdisciplinary areas, including fluid mechanics, solid mechanics, and also engineering, and also other related fields. I think it is a very rare and valuable opportunity for our young researchers. So to involve in this 3 days gathering, I think they have to make use of best in these 3 days. So in having discussion with the fellow friends, and they can improve their research skills. I think it is a rare opportunity for them. I hope they will make use of this opportunity. One more thing I would like to tell you means, so in organizing an event of this nature, actually often represents, as they were pointing out, their own challenges and also some imperfections. Surely it should be there. It is quite but natural. But don't dwell on these shortcomings. Instead of that, focus on the positive aspects of this gathering. So take pleasure in making friendship and also having fruitful discussions and so many other things. Okay, so that is what is more required than other things. I hope the time that you are going to spend in this campus, that will be stimulating, rewarding, and it will be filled with cherished memories. Okay, to sum up, I extend my best wishes to each and every one of you here, and I hope this conference will be an enriching experience to all of us. Okay, thank you, friends.
Now I take this opportunity to introduce Professor Vidyadhar Subudhi, Director of NIT Warangal. Professor Vidyadhar Subudhi received the Bachelor degree in Electrical Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Rourkela, Master of Technology in Control and Instrumentation from Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, and PhD degree in Control System Engineering from University of Sheffield, UK. He took over the charge of Director NIT Warangal on 27th April 2023. Prior to this, he was a professor in the School of Electrical Sciences and Dean R&D at IIT Goa, and is currently on deputation. He served as a professor Electrical Engineering, Dean Alumni Relation and Resource Generation, HOD Electrical Engineering at NIT Rourkela. He also served as a visiting professor at University of Saskatchewan, Canada, and in Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok. He was a recipient of prestigious Samanta Chakra Shekhar Award of the Odisha Bigyan Academy, Government of Odisha, and a Distinguished Alumnus Award, NIT Rourkela. He is a fellow of Indian National Academy of Engineering, Asia Pacific Artificial Intelligence Association, IET, UK, and a distinguished speaker of ACM. He serves as a technical committee member of the IEEE Technical Committees on the Intelligent Control. His research interests include system and control, control of power system, embedded system, and AI and machine learning. He has supervised 40 PhD students, published 164 peer-reviewed journals, 110 papers in conference proceedings, 14 book chapters, and 8 books. I request Professor Vidyadhar Subudhi sir to address the gathering.
Morning. On behalf of National Institute of Technology Warangal and on my personal behalf, it is a distinct pleasure to invite all the delegates of ISTAM to NIT Warangal campus to this hall. I also take this pleasure in inviting our chief guest today, not in person but through cloud, Dr. Ramanamurthy, Project Director, Deep Ocean Mission Project, National Center of Coastal Research. As you have heard that because of some exigencies, he could not make it to reach here, but we'll definitely look forward his participation in some other occasion here at Warangal. And our President ISTAM, Professor Shiv Kumar, Professor Deepak Maiti, Secretary ISTAM, and two distinguished guests, Professor Brestensky, Universities of Slovakia, and Professor David Laroge, Director, Institute of Alta Investigation, Chile, Tarapa, Chile, and all my delegates here for this ISTAM, and all speakers, keynote speaker, plenary speaker, and my faculty colleagues, staffs, and the students, press and media. So, needless to say that this ISTAM, when it is bestowed on NIT Warangal, I must thank on behalf of the Institute for trusting us to organize here. And I also take this opportunity that we look forward such kind of responsibility in future for organizing at our campus. I also thank to our three heads, civil engineering, mathematics, and mechanical engineering, who supported our leading lady of this organizing committee, the organizing secretary, who truly demonstrated the women empowerment. And as you have seen that the ISTAM president himself has already acknowledged the kind of efforts he has made to make it fruitful. And I believe such kind of conference is really needed for upliftment of the science and technology, because it is not only one particular department or a particular subject area that is of the point of discussion. It is truly an interdisciplinary kind of research where not only these three departments, civil, electrical, and mechanical, and mathematics, but also almost all the branches of engineering and science will immensely benefit from this conference. I believe that English and mathematics are truly essential for any research you pursue, because I believe although the English, of course, is needed for presentation of your research work in a document like any journal or thesis, but nevertheless to make it more concise and focused, no matter whether you use mathematics in your research or not, mathematics is conceived as a language of presentation for any research you pursue. So therefore, I expect that this conference will not only give a platform for the discussion for this research, but also a platform to make a future friendship in many fronts. For example, this congregation, I believe, is a congregation of both young and the senior professionals, senior scientists, and there are many takeaways. There would be many takeaways for different interests of the participation. Particularly, the youngsters will find it very interesting to take it forward to research they pursue next couple of years through the deliberations, and the senior scientists will definitely channelize their ideas to the younger ones. And also some of the faculty colleagues will have also the takeaways to have a matchmaking in terms of a collaboration, in terms of finding a suitable examiner for their PhD students, in terms of submitting a research proposal for the scientific uplift. And I also noted the speech made by our chief guest, Dr. Ramana Murthy, that there are